Welcome to the Limehouse Podcast, the show that delves into the journeys of entrepreneurs, offering insightful business advice and engaging discussions. We bring you stories of innovation, resilience, and success, providing you with the tools and inspiration to navigate your own entrepreneurial path. Whether you're a seasoned business owner or just starting out, our conversations aim to inform, motivate, and empower you to achieve your business goals. Today, we're going to work on kind of a why Limehouse line of questioning. And I have again with me Thanda Wynn. Thanda is the owner of Limehouse. I again am kind of standing in as the host here. And Thanda is going to answer our questions. So Thanda, it's great to have you.
Thank you for having me here.
So let's start with this. I would characterize your menu as diet inclusive. There are gluten-free options, vegan, vegetarian, and both cooked and raw sushi options. So why is this important to your restaurant to offer a lot of different options there?
Well, when we go to the restaurants, especially sushi restaurants, I experienced most of the restaurant it's serving in different varieties, but less variety for vegetarian options. So that's when I was thinking if I own a restaurant one day, I want to have a more variety for the vegetarian option, gluten-free option, cooked items, and raw option for all the different type of customers because the goal is we want everyone in town, especially our community, wanted to come in and enjoy the food. And then I also want to change the concept of the people thinking sushi is raw fish. Sushi is not raw fish. It's so much fun to create whatever you want. So that's why we have all these vegetarian options and cooked items, raw items, and gluten-free items.
So it sounds like it was really on purpose to provide all those different options when it comes to people's dietary needs. Do you think that's part of the success of Limehouse?
Yes, I think so because our places we don't want people just to come in for raw sushi. We want all the vegetarians customer coming in. We want all the young kids come in and try sushi. And the parents want them to start eating a sushi, but they're too young to eat raw fish. So there's option for cooked items or vegetarian item. That's why this is important for us.
So to go a little further into down this path here, Limehouse goes beyond traditional sushi into kind of, like a more mass appeal type food, right? So people who don't like sushi or don't like raw fish can find great things to eat there. Are there certain things that really resonate with this group of non-sushi eaters?
Yeah, we always try to educate our customers. If you're scared to try sushi, just try simple rolls like avocado rolls. And I love avocados, so it's so simple. And also, we have option for vegetarian is like sweet potato roll, mango tango roll. So people who doesn't wanted to try raw fish or who's scared of raw fish always wanted to start with the vegetarian option, and then they can step up to a cooked items and then they can start eating shrimp, crab. That's how people supposed to be starting, like a baby steps to enjoy the sushi. And then after a while, they can start trying raw fish. Or if it's not for you, you don't have to eat raw fish. Sushi is not all about raw fish. It's about rice and vinegar with any kind of proteins or vegetable that you want to pick together and eat it. And also we have a option for customers burritos. We have sushi burritos. So people really enjoy that. And we have a Cheeto burrito. We have wasabi tuna burrito. We have, we call it spider burrito with the soft shell crab. So we have other options that people can enjoy in different ways as well.
Excellent. You mentioned some innovative dishes there, the sushi burritos. When it comes to like kind of maintaining the authenticity of sushi, and you also do a lot of ramen, also trying to introduce new flavors. How do you go about that? How do you go about developing something like the sushi burrito?
What I personally like to do is I like to travel a lot. So I always learn from others. The whole world is like such a big classroom. If I think I wanted to create something, I always, keep my ideas. And then when I'm ready, I create it. And that's how I do it. When it comes to sushi, sushi burrito is becoming our one of the most popular items. And then when it comes to ramen, we start doing gluten-free ramen. Our customers are our paycheck, and they are the most important pieces for us. We always try to listen to them. And if they say something, we try to create it as possible within our range. What I found out is like when I start creating the gluten free ramen, a lot of people really appreciated people who couldn't eat gluten. So we try to make it more variety for gluten free customers. So they're happy while they're enjoying their meals.
The best people to inform what you do next are sometimes the customers themselves, right?
Yeah.
So, are there any other examples of how customer feedback has influenced the creation of a dish for you or helped you refine a dish?
Yes, we are, when we start doing a restaurant, we create like what we know and try to be variety as possible, but sometimes we learn from the customer and their feedback is very important for us. We have a lot of options for like roasted pork ramen, which is every ramen place has it, and we are the same thing. Then one of the customers asking, "Why don't you have with it chicken option?" I was like, "Okay, we have curry chicken in house, and why don't we try with the, curry chicken ramen?" And they enjoy it, and that became one of the most popular item as well in Limehouse. So I think customers' feedback is very important to business owners because we wouldn't be there without them. So I think sometimes we learned from each other. If you listen to your customers every day, they're teaching you something. That's how we can be better than yesterday. So I love customer feedback, and I try my best to create the best quality for them.
They give you a great tip if it's a great selling item now. So that's excellent. So Limehouse is a fast casual type restaurant, which means you have some prepared sushi and so on in a case. You can also go and order at the counter, and you do have a bit of seating where folks can hang out and enjoy their meal. Why is that type of setup important to Limehouse?
When I was a franchisee years ago in the grocery store, I mostly are grab and go. And then after that, I run a restaurant for like 6 years. So mostly are like sit down customers. We're mostly busy in the dinner time. The reason we're doing Limehouse Fast Casual right now is I wanted to combine those two together because the reason we're having fast casual is we have a display case where people can grab and go for people who doesn't have much time. Lately everybody is always busy, so they can always grab and go and enjoy in their car or in the park or in the restaurant or at home or with the colleagues, at lunchtimes. And then for dinner time, they can still come out as a family or with the friends, dining at the restaurant too. So the main goal is we want to make it fast for them with the best quality as possible. And we also wanted to serve the fast and delicious food to the customers.
Excellent. Yeah, and I mean, it works very well. So, as you mentioned, you can pop in, grab something, leave, or you can pop in and stay for a while. So that works well. Seasonal specialties can bring an extra element to any restaurant. How does Limehouse incorporate seasonal ingredients or have specials on your products that get more people excited about what you have to offer?
Yeah, seasonals are like one of my thing. I always like to create. We're in Buffalo. We really enjoy our seasons, and when it comes to a winter or football seasons, we always excited for those kind of things. So we have a lot of seasonal creations. For example, we have coming up is the Lent season special. So we have a ramen for seasonal special. Like we serve our ramen with a shrimp or vegetarian or tofu with the vegetable broth for ramen, and we also have a most of the variety options for the sushi items as well. So people who doesn't eat meat for the season, they always enjoy our seasonal options. So that's one of the thing. And also for the summer, we have a seasonal options for bubble tea. Summer people always like to have some tropical. So we have some option for like mango bubble tea or watermelon. We always try to change it up as possible for the customers. So every season is something to looking forward to.
That's a great answer, Thanda. So, when it comes to franchise partners, maintaining consistency is really crucial. How do you ensure that your unique recipes and innovative dishes are replicated really consistently across to all Limehouse locations?
So we are in the beginning, we'll be training our franchisees in house, make sure they learned everything from the corporate location, how we prep the meals to how we serve to the customers. But after they became a franchisee and open up their own location, we're going to have a weekly meetings. So the weekly meetings going to be helping them things that they should know or things that they have questions. So things I learned over the years, how much your menu item cost, how are you going to make the most profit for your location, and which items customers favorites item, what should you do with the certain items if it's the food cost is too high. We're going to train all of them to them, and we're going to teach them how should they look at their numbers, like looking at your P&L every month and making sure you understand your numbers. So before it's too late, so you can fix things on time, things like that will be trained in our weekly meetings. And we're also going to have a regional manager making sure that you will be serving Limehouse cuisine to all the customers with the same consistent quality to our customers. So we'll make sure that the franchisee will get full supported from a corporate location because like I always said, their success is our success. So I want to make sure they understand why we're doing that. And I want to make sure they understand everything and they learned everything what I learned so we can grow together.
Excellent. That sounds like a great amount of support. And I think it's really important,
Yes.
as you said, your success, their success being tied together is an important piece. Any last thoughts?
So we are planning to expand in Rochester, Pennsylvania, Erie, Syracuse, New Jersey, New York location at this moment. So if anyone who is interested to become a franchisee, you can always make a phone call. You can always contact us at limehousefranchise.com, and we can help you answer all the questions that we can.
Thank you very much, Thanda, for taking the time to chat with me. I hope everyone who has tuned in got some useful tidbit there. That wraps up today's journey into the world of Limehouse. And for those of you inspired to become part of this exciting jersey, limehousefranchise.com is where you can find more information. Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you so much for having me, Neil.